Hey Word Nerds! So if you're following any of us on social media, you may have heard already that earlier this year, Erin became the proud mama to a beautiful baby boy. So in celebration, we thought we'd put together a few quick tips in case her or any of you ever find themselves attempting to raise the chosen one or anyone who is destined to save all of mankind from impending doom, etc., etc., etc. So here we go.
When raising the chosen one, it's important to look out for birthmarks, especially those that could be part of the new prophecy. It's never too early to be checking for those latent magical powers.
As a chosen one, they're eventually going to have to fight in some kind of final battle or other, so it's never too early to start training. When other kids are going into ballet lessons or swim classes, make sure to sign up your child for multiple kinds of self-defense and martial arts classes. Archery is the preferred method for most heroes, but if the child doesn't take to archery, you could try things like training them with a longsword, or perhaps a smaller, more efficient throwing dagger. Or perhaps you could train them in both. This way, when it's finally your child's turn to step into the spotlight, they'll be proficient in multiple kinds of self-defense.
It's never too early to start looking for your child's sidekicks, or best friends. Ideally, this will be one boy and one girl, one smart and one loyal and funny. Definitely keep an eye out on your child's 11th birthday or any time that they start at a new school. Of course, if any of your neighbors have kids around your child's age, then you're already set.
As your child becomes a teenager, many of their friends will start dating. You don't have to worry about their love life quite yet, though. Most of the time, your child will have a string of unrequited crushes that never really amount to anything. That is, until they turn 16. Once this magical birthday hits, they'll probably meet the love of their life. They might meet two swoon-worthy love interests and get stuck in a love triangle. Sometimes it might even seem like every eligible human in a 20-mile radius is attracted to your child. At any rate, once your child turns 16, brace yourself. This is most likely when they will meet their soulmate. Sure, the relationship may hit some rough spots. At times it may even seem like the entire universe is conspiring to keep them apart. And sure, there might be some cataclysmic battle in which the fate of the world hangs in the balance going on at the same time. But everyone knows that what really matters is true love. So yeah, the entirety of humanity could be at risk, and there's a distinct possibility that everyone you care about will die. But you need to be prepared to give your child well-timed advice that will bring them back together with their soulmate. All that other world-threatening stuff will probably resolve itself.
This is a tough one. As we know, most chosen ones' parents are absent. I'm not gonna entertain the idea that you guys are gonna die, because that just seems like no. So moving on from that, there is a decent chance that you will find yourself kidnapped, probably by a rival or an angry witch or a government agency. It's hard to tell. So it's gonna be crucial that you start laying clues right now for your child as to who your enemies might be and where they might take you. Maybe choose a book now that can be your child's favorite, and then highlight the names of your enemies and leave notes in the margins so that your child can find you again later in time for the climax of his story. But be sure not to reveal too much. You don't want your enemies to steal the book, and you want to be a really solid plot twist when the time comes.
So there you have it. Raising the chosen one isn't always going to be easy, but it's certainly going to be an adventure.